My name is Elina. I am from Greece. I work in the name of the company is Kinitiras. It's an artistic network for performing arts here in Athens, and it's also an artistic residency center. I get involved with this project, Be My Voice, from Anna Lindh Foundation, because a friend of mine was had described me this project, and the way she described it, it was so moving and so inspirational that I I couldn't resist. Um, I read all the stories that were given to the Greek group. I was inspired by the story number 5. The title of the story is The New Year. I transformed the story like something like Water Life, because the story begins with the phrase, I was born next to the water, and I was sure that I want to do a little piece of art based on that phrase. That phrase was very powerful for me uh, before before even read the rest of the story. Uh, it's about a girl, or I believe that is about a girl. She's talking to an anonymous friend, but an anonymous with a capital A, and the way that she uses this anonymous word, it's like calling my name or your name or everyone's name. And the way that she imagines the possible reader is is also for me like talking to me, talking to you, talking to everybody. All, includes all the cases, all kind of people, all races, all genders. I don't know. It's a very uh, the storyline is very tribal. It seems to talk generally about something, but the way is written in a way that I am sure that something very deep and hard is beside that. An abuse story, a physical abuse, psychological abuse, verbal abuse, I don't know what kind of abuse, but something very hard and deep. Or that was my translation on the story. The first image was water, sea, rivers, and I remembered that this story. It's called The Water Babies by Charles Kingsley. It's an English writer, I think. It's about a boy that used to clean chimneys, and he was very dirty and never in his life has had connection, any kind of connection with the water. And one day, everybody kicked him away. They don't want him as a friend. They don't want him as an assistant. And one day, he ran away and falls into the water. And under the water, there was a completely different world with mermaids and fairies and sea creatures and water creatures. And then he was clean and happy in a completely other in a completely another in another in Completely another world. I made a collage, a combination of different images with different textures and different aesthetics, from something very childish to something very uh, feminine to something very all my images has a lot of water. It's from seaside, it's from waves, from a river, a boat, frogs that used to live in shallow waters next to the rivers. If I have to choose two different, only two words to describe this kind of the kind of sense and feeling that this story gave to me, is water and femininity. Both words in a very inclusive way. Femininity doesn't mean women, only women, and water is not only the sea. People are made 70%. I think we are 70% made of water. Um, I don't know. I think that stories travel from mouth to mouth, from country to country, from soul to soul. Generally, I believe that we know all the stories, and all the stories is 10, 20, 100 images, and all the stories that we know and we will learn eventually will be combinations and variations of this 10, 20, or 100 different pictures. So they are inside us, all the stories are inside us. Okay, this is it. Thank you.